Hi, this is Dennis Frisbee with Dennis Frisbee's Gun Safety again. I'm here today out at the range for something new. I'm going to be shooting a pretty good economy gun for everyone that they can afford, and it's also a pretty good home defense gun. It's called the Hi-Point C-9. A lot of people have known about this. The gun's empty. A lot of people know about this gun. A lot of people hate it because it's a cheap gun. They don't think that you can get a gun good at a cheap price. I paid about $179 for this. Haven't fired it yet. I called Hi-Point up and talked to them because I've heard so much negative about their magazines. So what I did is I asked them, you know, what is one of the problems with your magazines? They said, well, it's not just the lips. The lips, we've corrected that problem pretty much. But they also said it's the spring. The spring inside the gun is such a strong spring, you have to leave the magazine fully loaded for a week before you shoot it. They said that is just recommended, and after you do that, they said it should fire flawlessly. They recommend your regular Luger 9mm ammunition plus P for home defense. Fires well through it. One thing I want to tell you about Hi-Point is it's an American-made company. That company is based in Ohio. They have one factory that makes the C-9s and the C-9 carbines, and they have another factory that makes the 40 cals, and they also have another factory that manufactures the 45s. So think about this, people. We're all complaining about our economy. We're all complaining about no jobs being in the United States. But if you buy a Hi-Point, you're buying American, and you're giving American people jobs. So I bought this gun just for the fact of knowing that it was 100% American made. Nothing was made outside of the United States. So hopefully this thing will test fire flawlessly. I know people say they have to polish the feed ramps and they had to do a few other things to the gun to make them fire. But for $179, they make it affordable so that you can have a gun in your house to protect your family. Plus, these come with a trigger lock to where you can put a trigger. If you don't have a gun safe, you can put a trigger lock on this gun to where it's safe for your kids. It's very easy to take off. If you hear a home intruder come in, it's not like, oh, wait a second, I got to get into my safe and open my combination. It has a little tool to where it snaps it right open and you can get into it. And it's ready to fire. All you got to do is cock it and point and shoot. Holds 8 rounds in the magazine plus 1 in the chamber. So I think 9mm bullets is powerful enough to stop anybody, a home intruder in your house, if you don't think that you can handle a shotgun. So watch me fire this. Hopefully this helps you, and I'll be right back with you. Go. No failures. We're back out here again with the Hi-Point. I just fired 8 rounds out of it. No malfunctions yet, so we're going to go with another 8 more and see how she does. Oh. Did have a failure to feed, a bullet nosedive. One failure to feed, the rest fires through fine. So, Hi-Point, 9mm, worth $179. Just got to get the magazine broke in. First magazine had no problems. Second magazine had one to where the bullet was basically, instead of pointed up, it was pointed down, so it was a failure to feed. After I popped the mag out, popped it back in, problem solved. That happens with most 9mm in a break-in period. So, $179, is it worth it? I'd say yes. This is Dennis Frisbee with Gun Safety. God bless you, and remember, have your ears in, eyes on, and always be safe. Make sure the weapon's not loaded, and if you do have a loaded weapon in the house, make sure you have a lock on it or have it in a safe box so your kids don't get to it. Have a good day. And tune in next time and prescribe.